friends, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge thrift haul. This is the Everything's Bigger in Texas thrift haul because I just got back from a trip to Dallas, Texas. I was actually there for PoshFest 2018, which was on Friday and Saturday, but I went up to Dallas 2 days early with my mom because I wanted to go sourcing. I do this, it's almost a tradition. The past two PoshFests I've gone up early to thrift and source because I think it's really fun to experience different areas, see what they have to offer. Obviously I'm used to thrifting in Atlanta and I like to see what else is out there and what other types of stores are out there. So yeah, I had 2 full days of sourcing and I got a lot of messages from people on Instagram, just different people that I met while I was out in Texas, letting me know what thrift stores they thought were great. And I looked on Yelp, I looked online, did a little bit of research as well, and I wrote down the ones that I went to because I wanted to tell you which ones I stopped at. And I didn't buy something at every store I went to, but I did go to quite a few. So the first store I went to was Genesis Benefit Thrift, which I really liked a lot. A lot of people messaged me about that one. It's a really great cause. The money goes towards helping abused women, so that's always great. But they had a huge selection of inventory and I only got a few pieces. I will say the prices were a little bit higher in my opinion at that store, but I saw some great designer pieces. The next store I went to was the thrift store, and it was called The Thrift Store, and it was in Plano, Texas, so I had to drive a little bit, not too far, and it reminded me a lot of one of my thrift stores back here at home. And it was just you know, kind of everything thrown together, some really great prices, and I did find a few hidden gems. Definitely one of those places where you really have to look through everything. There's not really a lot of organization, but it was a fun experience. And then I went to a clothes mentor while I was out that way, and I don't have a clothes mentor near me in Atlanta. I went to one recently in Athens, Georgia when I was up there for my sister's wedding, and I found a couple great pieces then, so I thought why not stop at the one in Texas, and I found something there. The second day I was sourcing, I actually started off at an estate sale, and my mom and I both love going to estate sales in Atlanta. That's just something that we've always done even before I was a reseller, and I thought it would be fun to see what the estate sales were like in Texas, if they were any different than the ones in Atlanta. And they weren't really any different, but it was really cool because the one I found had advertised a lot of clothing, and she had a ton of Free People, All Saints, I don't know, just really cool designer stuff. So I found a bunch there, some really unique pieces. And then I asked the girls working at the estate sale if they had any places they recommended, and they told me to go to Dolly Python and the Vintage Martini. So I went to both of those stores. They were pretty close to where I was. And Dolly Python, I really liked the vibe of that store. It was really cool. They had a ton of vintage graphic tees, they had home stuff, they had costumes, like they had everything. It was definitely on the higher end. It was kind of expensive, not really for resale in my opinion. I didn't buy anything for myself, but it was fun to see like what they carried and the prices that they priced things at, just for research sake. And then the Vintage Martini was also a little bit too high for resale, and to me that was almost like a fashion museum. Like they had a ton of different sections with different decades of clothing, and it was almost like these items were on display. So it was fun to see different pieces from different decades and experience fashion that way, but it definitely wasn't anything I was going to purchase to sell. And then the next store I went to was Uptown Cheapskate, and Uptown Cheapskate, I don't have one of those near me in Atlanta. I think the closest one's like 40 or 45 minutes from where I live, but maybe I need to go there more often because I found a ton of stuff at the one in Dallas, and they were having a sale going on too, so I think that helped. And they had 50% off some stuff, 25% off some stuff, so I got a lot there. Good thing I could check 2 bags. And the last store I went to is Crossroads, and Crossroads I had only ever been to one time before when I was in Chicago last year for PoshFest. We don't have a Crossroads in Atlanta either, and I just happened to stumble upon it. It was off Main Street. It's brand new. They said they opened 2 weeks ago, and I just happened to be eating at a restaurant right down the street, walked by it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's a Crossroads here. It is a little bit on the higher end for pieces to resell. However, if you know your brands and know what you're looking for, there are some gems to be found, and I found some really, really cool pieces. So I'm not going to go through when I do my haul where I got everything from. Just know they're from those general places. So some thrifted, some estate sales, some resale shops, but I am absolutely obsessed with everything I picked up. Like I said, I could check 2 bags. My mom could check 2 bags. I packed like an extra duffel so I could bring stuff back home because I knew I was going to be sourcing. So let's go ahead and get into the haul. Starting off the haul with tops, the first thing is this Led Zeppelin graphic tee. It's actually more like a sleeveless muscle tee with the raw cut armholes, and I really like the tie-dye finish on it. There's no brand or size or anything, but I just measured, and I'll put the measurements in the description. It's like a women's small in my opinion. And then the next item is another band tank, and it is the Doors. Just your classic little rock and roll tank. It's a size small. One more graphic tank, and it is Nirvana, and this brand, they sell it at Nordstrom sometimes. It is Prince Peter collection. They're kind of made to look like distressed and vintage style tees. The size is usually in here on the inside tag, and it is a size medium on this one. The next top is a beautiful floral embroidered velvet, and it's slightly cropped, just kind of a loose fit with this eyelet crochet top, and the brand on this one is Free People, and it is a size small. Next up is this Rolling Stones band tee. I really like the gray and kind of muted graphics on this one. It is a men's size extra large. I pretty much always grab those graphic band tees when I see them. And then this, I've never heard of this brand before. It's called Icons of Culture. It's a size small. I looked it up. They sell it at Urban Outfitters, but I really like this burnout style. It's super soft, and then it's got this really pretty Scorpio zodiac graphic on the front. So I grabbed that because it seems like it's really good quality. And then I love the graphic on this one. It's Kurt Cobain, and it's also one of my favorite graphic tee brands, Trunk Ltd. They make really nice high quality graphic tees, and this is a men's size extra large. So it's just a super cool 90s style tee. This next tee is a women's, and it is by Junk Food. It's a size large. It is brand new with tags, and it is a Budweiser graphic tee, and it's really oversized, super distressed, just really cool. This type of tee with the like beer logo on it is really popular right now. If you look on like Urban Outfitters website, you'll see a bunch of these. I love picking up Adidas Originals. So this blue tag is Adidas Originals. It's a size extra small, and this is just a really pretty pastel floral print trefoil logo tee. Okay, another band tee, and this one's Van Halen. It's almost hard to see. It's super distressed, kind of an acid wash finish. This one actually didn't have any kind of tag or writing in it either, and I'll just measure it. I think this one measured more like an oversized small or medium for a women's. This top is J. Crew, which I don't always pick up J. Crew tees, but I feel like I've picked up a few lately. And this one is actually J. Crew Factory, so the 2 little dots mean it's factory. It's a size large, but I just love the strawberry graphics on this one. I just think that's such a cute illustration, and it would be really cute layered with a sweater for fall. Okay, this is a total knockoff of the Nirvana smiley face logo. It is Wild Fox. So obviously this is a Wild Fox tee, and it is a size medium. It is super oversized. Like, this thing could be almost a dress, but it's super soft, and I think that one's really cool. Okay, one more band tee, and this one's actually a tour concert t-shirt. It's Def Leppard, Cheap Trick, and Poison from 2009. It doesn't have a brand or anything, but it is an adult size large. And then what's cool is the back also has the graphics on it as well. Okay, this was one of my favorite finds because I love vintage sequin pieces. If you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you probably remember my love of sequins, but I have not found any good ones lately, any good unique pieces, until I spotted this one, and I fell in love. I love the penguins on it. I love the color combination. It even has some penguins on the sleeves and on the back, and it's just kind of a loose fit, oversized, fully sequin top. It's vintage, made in China. There's no sizing, so again, I'll just measure and put that in the description, but these can go for a lot. I'm gonna list it at $100 because this is a really unique piece. Okay, next is another junk food tee. So this is a junk food women's size medium. It is a graphic raglan tee, so these 3/4 different color sleeves are raglan sleeves. It's got a tiger on the front, and the back says Wild Thing. Chaser, it's another burnout tee, so again, that like semi-sheer kind of material, and it's got a hamsa on the front, so that's like a really cool graphic. It's oversized. It's a size extra small. I pretty much always pick up Chaser. They do pretty well for me on Poshmark. Okay, this next piece, I kind of went back and forth because I love Betsey Johnson. It's a Betsey Johnson size small. It is a vintage piece. I was just semi-unsure about the style, but I did think it was really fun with this print on it. It's super girly, and it's got this like peplum hem with pockets, so it's a longer tunic top, and it's just pretty 90s style, so I think it'll do well. I don't know, I was unsure about it, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, this next top is Maeve. I've sold this exact one before. I can't remember the exact name of the print, but it's something that's a little more rare. You can see it has all these woodland creatures on it, and it is a size 0. Okay, this next top is by a brand called Tolani, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. It's sold at Nordstrom. Just really beautiful silk tunic tops and dresses and things like that, but they usually have these beautiful patterns on them, and I usually list them around $50, so I thought that was a really pretty piece. Okay, this next top is very fall to me. It's just a regular blouse, and it has these huge bell sleeves, and then it's got a V-neck front with some tassel ties, and the brand is Show Me Your Moo. It's a size small. I really love the color combination on this. I think it's great for fall. I showed this in my other vlog. I decided to throw those pieces in here as well, just to show you again if you didn't see it. This is a left of center from Anthropologie. It's a mint green tunic top. It's got the asymmetrical hem, and here is the tag. It's an extra small left of center. A Free People, it's We the Free People, size large, V-neck thermal top, and it has the knit embellished cuffs on it. Another We the Free People top. It's a size medium, and it's a thermal Henley, so it's got the button placket, and it also has a peplum high-low hem, so just a great basic piece for fall. Okay, this next top is from Anthropologie. It is Meta Rue. It's a size large, and it's kind of like a crochet sweater top. It has this peplum hem as well at the bottom, and it's just like a longer length. It's really pretty. I like picking up the cream or neutral color Anthropologie sweaters. I think those always do pretty well. Okay, this is another Anthropologie piece. It's by Tiny, and it is an embroidered top. It's got lots of beautiful floral embroidery, and then it also has this ombre dip dye pattern, so it goes from light to dark. Okay, this next shirt, I really love the floral embroidery on this one as well. I feel like embroidery has been pretty popular for a while now. It's still a big trend, and this one is a Madewell size large. It's also new with tags, and it retailed for $98. The other thing I like about this top is it has a raw frayed hem. Okay, this next shirt is kind of a sweatshirt style poncho, so you can see it's got fringe. It's super oversized, and it's got this cool tribal beading on it. I really like the details. I think it's pretty unique, and it is by Denim Supply, Ralph Lauren. It's a size extra small. Someone told me Denim Supply is discontinued. I know they used to carry it at Macy's, but it was more of like a boho Ralph Lauren line, and the pieces still sell pretty well for me, so I tend to pick them up. Okay, I showed this in my last vlog as well. It is a plaid top, and it's by Iskander, which I had never found before. It's a size 0 to them, which is their smallest size, but honestly, it is a super oversized long sleeve plaid top, so we'll see how that does. And then we have a soft joie top. It's a size large. I actually think this is a dress. It's pretty long. When I measured it, it was dress length. It's got long sleeves. Or you could wear it with skinnies, but yeah, just a great fall piece. Okay, this is a J. Crew blouse. It is a size 4 petite. It's a really beautiful print with some tigers on it. This would be great for the office, or you could wear it with some dark skinnies, wear it out. I just think it's a really cool print. Okay, this next piece is a colorful kimono. I've been really into kimonos lately. I've always liked them, but I've been wearing them more lately myself. So I've been noticing them more out when I'm out sourcing. And this is by Feathers by Talani. So Talani is the same brand I showed before. Feathers is their slightly less expensive line, but it's still pretty expensive, and it's sold at Anthropologie as well. This is just one size, and you can see on the back it's just got that same beautiful print, kind of a cocoon shape. And onto a cardigan. This is Free People Beach, which is their more casual line. It's a size medium. Free People Beach has a really good following, and this is a pretty common style from them. It is just a long ribbed cardigan. It's got a high-low hem. It's super long, and it has pockets. So I think these retail for around $90, and they resell pretty well for around $50 to $60. Another Free People Beach piece that I found, this one is a size small, and it's a white eyelet piece. It buttons all the way down. It's got side slits and short sleeves. You could wear it as a beach cover-up, or you could layer it and wear it like a kimono style cardigan type of thing. Okay, a Free People cardigan, and it just ties on the front. It's got beautiful, colorful knit embroidery, and then it also has these huge sleeves that gather with elastics at the cuffs. I think this is just a really unique piece. I love the color combination, and I think this will go for a lot. The Free People sweaters that are more unique tend to do pretty well, probably listed around $75. Okay, the last sweater that I have, I am obsessed with. This thing caught my eye as soon as I walked by it. I knew what it was because you can see these are little Adidas logos, and it's actually a collaboration piece. It is Jeremy Scott for Adidas. It's a size large men's. When I looked it up online, I saw a girl also wearing it as like a super oversized sweater dress, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, it's just like these cool ghost faces with the Adidas logo eyes, and I can't wait to get that listed. Okay, on to rack number 2, which is dresses, jackets, jeans, and shorts. And the first thing that I have is this beautiful draped dress. It's kind of hard to show on the hanger. It looks a little better on the mannequin, but it has this beautiful beaded and embellished collar. And the brand on this one is All Saints. And it's a UK size 10. I believe that's a US size 6. I'm gonna double check on that, but it also happens to be new with tags, and it retailed for $330 US, so I thought that was a great find. The next dress I have is a Free People slip dress. This is a pretty classic Free People piece. I still pick these up when I find them in good condition because they do have a following, and this one's a size extra small. It's just a really pretty pink and purple combo. It's a great layering piece under like a cardigan or a sweater. Okay, this dress, when I saw it and I looked at the colors and the style, I actually thought it was an Anthropologie piece, but it is by Lewin Gray, which I haven't typically picked up in a long time. I used to pick it up in the beginning, then it stopped selling as well. However, I think this piece is just really different. Like I said, it reminds me of like an Anthropologie, like a Maeve dress, and it's just great quality, so we'll see how that does. Okay, this next item is an Anthropologie dress. It is Weston wear, so the little bird is Weston wear. It's a size extra small. It's got a knit lace top and a tulle skirt. Just a really pretty piece. I think this would be great for the holidays, and it's new with tags, retailed for $158. It's got a keyhole in the back. Okay, this next dress I was so excited to find. I have never found this brand before, and I didn't think I ever would. It's Realization, and it's actually Realization Par. If you look online, want to look up their website. It's a size small. They're just known for their silk feminine dresses, and this is a wrap style. Still currently on sale for $170. I found out about this brand through a YouTuber I follow. She was doing a fashion haul, and that's how I learned what this brand was. So when I saw it, I recognized the name, and yeah, I am excited to get that one listed. This next dress is by Equipment, and it's a size small, and it's a really pretty camo print, and it's just a short sleeve button front shirt dress, and it's got pockets on it. So I know camo is still really big. It's been big for a while, but it's still big this season. This next dress, the print caught my eye. It's like a denim chambray. I don't know if it's a dress or a tunic top. It's kind of an in-between length, but it's got these painted cats on it, and the brand is a Lazy Oaf, which I've only found once before, but it sold really quickly, the sweatshirt I had found. So this is just a size small, and I can't wait to get that up because, again, just a super unique piece that I think will draw people to my closet. Okay, this next piece is a Free People dress. It's got a sheer crochet panel. It's paisley print, and it's long sleeves. It's got the high-low hem at the bottom. Just a great fall piece with some tights and booties, and it's got a keyhole in the back that's pretty deep. It is new with tags, and this one is a size large. Okay, this style dress by this particular brand, I always pick it up when I see it. So I always notice this ruched kind of faux wrap detailing, and it is by the brand Leith, which Leith is from Nordstrom. It's one of their in-house labels, and this is a size large. It comes in a sleeveless version, which I've sold before, and this is the long sleeve, so great for the season. This is a Johnny Was embroidered dress, so it's got a striped print, gathered waist, and then all this kind of tribal Aztec colorful embroidery. And this is an older label, Johnny Was, so these don't go for as much, this like embroidered label, but they still go pretty quickly, so I will get that listed. Okay, the next item is this hoodie sweatshirt. It's zip up, and it's got the Asian theme embroidery and graphics, and it is a vintage Lucky Brand sweatshirt. Size medium. There are a couple flaws on this one, but I decided to pick it up anyway, just like a couple smaller holes just from being worn. But it's so soft, and it's just really cool and unique. I haven't seen one like this, and I know these do pretty well, so I'm gonna still list it and just make sure I note any kind of flaws on it. And then this was another really cool hoodie that I found at the same place. It's got some embroidery, it's an army theme, kind of oversized and soft, and the brand on this one is the Great Wall of China, or the Great China Wall, I believe it is. I've sold a pair of 7 jeans that they did a collaboration with, but I've never sold a piece just by that brand, so I need to look it up. I know they used to be popular. I don't know how big they still are, but I just thought that was a cool hoodie. Okay, on to jackets, and we've got a really fun Levi's denim jacket with this sequin logo taped down the sleeves. It's a size small, and it's in basically new condition, so I think that will do well on Posh. Levi's and spell out stuff is still really big. Okay, this jacket I showed in my last vlog, and it's just a long knit metallic leopard jacket. It's got 2 buttons on the front, and it is Cartonnier from Anthropologie. It's a size small. Okay, on to shorts. First up is this pair of Levi's with the metallic logo spell out tape on the sides, and they're distressed, high-waisted. These don't have a size on them, but I measured them, and they're like a size 4 in my opinion, or a 27. And then this pair of shorts is super distressed, and they're a Madewell. They're a size 32, I believe. Yeah, they're the perfect jeans short, size 32 by Madewell. I still pick up shorts when I see them because I feel like someone in like a warmer climate could wear shorts and a sweater. I don't know. I think that's like a cute look. And then on to jeans. I've been selling a ton of jeans lately. When I was in Dallas, I actually sold 4 pairs of Madewell jeans, and I found a bunch of Madewell jeans while I was there, so I'm excited to get those replenished. And this is just a Madewell high-rise skinny jean, and it has like the chewed fray hem at the bottom, which is really popular. With Madewell jeans and pretty much any jeans right now, I'm mainly picking up high-rise and then skinny, or there's like this demi boot, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is another pair of Madewell jeans. I believe these are a size 28. You'll have to check my closet if you want to see what sizes these are, because I'm not gonna like unhook them all just for the sake of time, but these have a patch pocket on the front, and they are just a skinny leg jean. Okay, this pair is the demi boot like I was talking about before. So it is a high rise, and then the demi boot means it's kind of a cropped length but boot cut. So it kind of flares out a little. It's got the released hem, as you can see here, with the raw frayed edge. And then this is the same kind of style again by Madewell. It is a demi boot. So it is a cropped shorter length, and this one also has a frayed hem, but it's like that boot cut versus a skinny like ankle crop. And then actually I believe this is the same style. I was on a roll with finding Madewell jeans. I guess they're really popular in Dallas, which I'm happy about. And again, cropped demi boot cut. Now onto a brand I have never sold before, but I found 2 pairs and I thought they were too cool to pass on. So the brand is Vintage. I did look it up, and it looks like these styles retail for around $120. So it is a like a mid-level contemporary denim brand, and I like the two-tone effect as well as the beading embellishments, and they're more of like a straight leg crop with the released hem. So I'm gonna see how these do. I did find some photos of them, so I think they'll be, you know, something different. They're a size 26. And then I also found this same pair, or the same brand in a size 26 as well. It's a boyfriend style, and this pair just has some super cool embroidery on it, and it's distressed, and then again boyfriend style with the rolled hem. And when I looked at this brand, it did talk about how it was vintage inspired and made to look like unique and California cool, so I think the embroidery definitely adds to that kind of style. Okay, on to this light wash pair of jeans. This is again that same kind of cropped boot cut style with the frayed edge. The frayed edge is super big right now. This is a pair of Everlane jeans. They are a size 27. I found this brand once before and they sold in like a day, so I was happy to find that again. Okay, this is a pair of jeans that I showed in my previous vlog, and they are just a Melissa McCarthy for 7, size 18 women's boyfriend style jean, or like a slim boyfriend distressed jean. That brand does really well for me on Posh. And then I found this pair at the estate sale I went to, and I couldn't pass them up even though I have no idea what size or what to price them at. But there's some really cool vintage Levi's that someone totally distressed and did patches on, and they like reinforced different parts of them, and I don't know exactly like how to describe it. It's got the raw rolled edge, and then even in the back you can see they like patched up all these different spots, and I don't know, I'm gonna try them on. I obviously measured them, but they're just a really cool oversized unique boyfriend jean. And then this is just a pair of Vineyard Vines men's pajama pants. They are holiday themed or Christmas themed with the Santa whale and snowmen and Christmas trees, etc. And they are a size medium. The last clothing item I have are these lace flares, and they are super long, super bell bottom, wide leg, and they are only lined to like about right there, so the upper thigh, and they're by Show Me Your Moo Moo. They are a size medium. They're called the Bam Bam Bells, and yeah, they're just a really cool style. I think they would look great with a graphic tee. They are super long, so definitely for those tall girls. Okay, I did pick up some accessories and bags on my trip. I didn't get any shoes just because those take up so much room and they're pretty heavy. But the first thing I got is this genuine leather woven belt. It's pretty wide. It's a few inches wide. I think that would look really good over like a dress or a skirt. And the brand is Denim Supply, Ralph Lauren. It's a size large. The next belt has some really cool stud embellishments. It's just got a bunch going on, and the leather's nice and broken, and it does have some creasing on it. I'll just note that in the listing. But the brand I had never heard of before. I don't know if it's like anything major, if it'll focus on here. It does say it's genuine leather, and it looks like it says something about Triple H. So I'm gonna try and look it up, but honestly I bought it mainly because the look. It'll look cool with some jeans and a t-shirt. Onto bags. The first bag, I'll grab this one. I got this one and this one at the same store. You'll see they're the same brand, but it's kind of like a dusty rose colored messenger bag, and it's by this brand. It's actually new with tags. The brand is called the Barrel Shack. I need to do some more research on it. It retailed for $195, but it's made out of like vintage either army supplies or just like vintage textiles that they find. So I think that's pretty cool. It just has a unique look. And then this one, I actually think this one is my favorite of the two, although I like the color of the other one. But this one's just a US Army. It's a tote bag. It's got a detachable long strap. This would be a really cool like school bag, work bag, you know, take your laptop to the coffee shop type of thing. And it is called the Washington, and it was retailed for $245. So again, just something different. Then the final bag that I got is this black backpack. It's black leather, and it is by Madewell. So it's got a drawstring interior, and it's like a large, I would say a large purse. I don't know how many books it would really fit. But there is the Madewell tag, and I think it's called the Transport backpack. I need to look up the style again, but I love selling leather backpacks. I just think that's a cool vibe. So there you have it, my huge Dallas, Texas thrift haul. I cannot wait to get everything listed over in my Poshmark closet. And if you enjoyed seeing this video, seeing my haul, what brands and styles I picked up, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!